What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tomas. This is Pat.
Hi.
And today we are on Star Wars Rebels Season 2, Episode 13. This episode is called The Protector of Concord Dawn. Last episode, Princess Leia made her debut in Rebels. She delivered some supplies to Lothal, and the group had to figure out how to steal them back from the Imperials after kind of giving them to the Imperials for cover. But Leia had a great plan. Well, she helped the Rebels come up with a great plan, and they played it out, and it all worked out perfectly. So they got their supplies, and that's pretty much all that happened. But it was good to see Leia. And Taya finally finally got to see Leia for the first time. So,
Now, I've known Two Buns for a while now.
you recognize her from Two Buns, I guess, wherever she's seen that from.
School.
School? Where at school?
You know, isn't that the one that in Live that died a while back?
You mean the actress?
Yeah.
Yeah, the actress died.
Yep, Two Buns.
Yeah. Okay,
Does
well.
she not wear Two Buns?
Yeah, she does, but it
I was right.
it was just funny that you described it like that. Like, it shook me like, oh. I didn't think you've ever seen her character before, so I guess that was just funny that you described it that way. You're like, yeah, Two Buns. And I'm like, I knew what you were talking about, but I'm like, hold on, wait, what? I like elaborate a little bit more, because I'm like, I didn't think you ever saw her, so. But yeah, all right, well, we're going to jump into this one. Full reaction is on Patreon.
We need a new hyperspace route in and out of the Lothal sector.
I may have a perfect shortcut. The system of Concord Dawn. It's a Mandalorian colony.
I feel like I heard the
Not in
Concord
Imperial
Dawn
territory
before.
Why not? They've grabbed up just
Yeah,
about
me
every
too.
other place.
Feel like I
Concord
have.
Dawn is known for its elite warriors. They were brought in to train clones back in the war.
Years before the Clone Wars broke out, the Mandalorians were already at war with each other. This group called themselves the Protectors. They like to make up their own rules.
Sounds familiar.
So we go in with strength, scout the system for defenses to see what we're up against.
Or why not try diplomacy? Ask permission to use their system as a shortcut.
Diplomacy.
Yeah.
Warriors like these only understand strength.
He's got a point.
But we shouldn't make an enemy if we don't need to. If we get permission to fly through their space, the next
You got two good sides.
To grow the rebellion, we need friends like these Mandalorians. We could have our root and a powerful ally as well.
Looks like diplomacy won the day for once.
There was a time when it always won the day.
I wonder if Bo-Katan's gonna show up.
Is half the world like on the planet?
Everybody, stay sharp.
I didn't get a good look at it. Oh yeah, it's broken off.
Ships. This is Fen Rao, Protector of Concord Dawn. You are trespassing. Identify yourselves.
We come in peace, Protector.
Peace? That's not a word I hear often. So you're the rebels I've heard about. How unfortunate for you.
You haven't heard what we have to say.
I don't need to. Out here, I act in the name of the Empire.
What?
Hold on, Protector.
They fight for the Empire? Oh, I guess we're done talking.
What do we do?
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Wow.
This is not looking good. And then even so, I don't even want to negotiate with them now. They killed two more
Protector
people.
5, Phoenix 2, get out of here!
There's too much fire. I can't get an opening.
He's right. If we attempt to jump, we'll be cut to pieces.
Go to heading 257, I'll get your opening.
What about you?
Just follow orders, Sabine.
Coordinates set. Thanks, Phoenix Leader.
Get going, Sabine!
Not without you.
Just go. I'll be right behind you.
Close ranks.
That's what they all say.
But there's not really an option but for her to escape. Either she escapes or she dies. they just kill Hera?
Mm-mm.
We picked up a distress call. Where's Hera?
She was right behind me. Kanan, we didn't have a chance. These Mandalorians work for the Empire too.
Oh, she made it. Oh, just barely.
Hera!
Dang, her ship is tore up.
I see her. I see her, Kanan. It's bad.
Oh my god.
You've got to hurry.
How did she even make it?
Mm. She'll be fine.
How is she?
Her vital signs have stabilized. She is going to make it, but she requires rest.
This is my fault. I shouldn't have left her.
There's nothing you could have done. I'm just glad you're both back in one piece. Commander Sato wants the details on what happened.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Hera. They're going to answer for this.
She probably feels a little responsibility because those are her people.
I tracked them from Concord Dawn's third moon. They must have a base there.
If they scan our fleet approaching, their fighters will cut us to pieces.
Then I guess we'll have to hit them before they take off. I'll take Chopper. But that's all, and this is not open for further discussion.
They're gonna come anyway, I hope you know that.
Come
He's like,
on,
I always get
Chopper.
dragged into this. I don't wanna go. He says, screw you.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
she's
just
stuck
ask her?
aboard.
He means I'm standing right behind you. Better jam those scanners.
What are you doing here?
You must be pretty distracted not to have noticed I stowed away. So, what are you really up to?
You heard Sato's orders. I'm going to destroy those fighters before they take off.
I know you better than that.
Fine. I'm going to finish Hera's mission. We need to recruit the Mandalorians to join the rebellion.
The Protectors almost killed Hera. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking we can still offer them a chance
He's
to
crazy.
change. Everyone deserves a chance.
I like the purple moon.
I know. Me too. Wish we had a purple moon.
The rebel fleet.
Not an entire fleet, a couple fighters. But my men and I took care of them.
If they return, be sure to contact us.
Sounds like your negotiations are gonna go great. What's the plan? I mean, if diplomacy doesn't work.
You give me a chance to recruit the Mandalorians. If that doesn't work out, then you get to blow up their fighters. We have a deal?
Fine, but not just the ships. Rao has to pay for what he did to Hera.
This is so annoying.
Let's hope it
I'm all for Sabine's plan. Screw them.
Right.
We never met, but I do know you. In fact, I came to thank you. In the Clone Wars, you fought in the third battle of Megiddo. And I was there.
You're a survivor. That explains how you got past my men.
My master, Depa Balaba, and I were pinned down, trapped by droids. You and your Skull Squadron flew into the Separatist fire over and over to cover us. You saved our lives.
That was a long time.
Why does he separate the two
I was
pieces?
younger and more
I
reckless.
don't know. That's what I
To be
was
honest, I don't see what that has to do with you.
thinking about.
You gave me a chance to live that day.
Makes no
I'd
sense
like to
because
return
once he
the favor.
pulls it out, right, he has to connect it.
I mean, he does it pretty fast, but still.
What was that?
That's what I would have did. Hit it right on the side. Oh, yep, you caught her.
How's it going, boys?
Where did you steal that armor from, bounty hunter?
Bounty hunter? Not lately. I forged this armor with my family.
Family. That's a bold claim. What's your house?
I'm Clan Ren, House Vizsla.
House Vizsla? She's Death Watch. Traitor!
My mother was, but I'm not. I came here to settle a score, and I invoked the code to seek justice through single combat.
No one has invoked the code since the Empire took over.
So she was Death Watch.
Well, who's in charge here? The Empire or Mandalore?
But a Mandalorian trespasser has invoked the code. She claims she's House Vizsla.
I assume she came here with you?
Let me handle this.
I'm afraid it's out of your control now, Jedi.
Excuse me?
I thought we had an agreement.
They started it.
Your house is an enemy to the Protectors. Call out your opponent for combat to the death.
You.
I thought you'd never ask. I call out you, Fen Rao. You're gonna pay for what you did to Hera.
What is it with you Mandalorians? Never knowing how to solve anything except through the end of a blaster. Sabine, you do this. You're no better than him.
You have to trust me.
Sabine, you make this choice, and win or lose, the Empire is going to
She's
be
gonna
all
click
over
the
this
blow up
system
button.
and the fleet.
Kanan, you need to stop talking now. There are alternatives to killing.
Ooh. Well, now y'all have no choice but to get out of here.
Captain, I'm alive. I want them to watch their fleet burn.
Screw them. They don't need their help or their passage.
It's a trap. So why would they go in there?
I thought you'd be happy I didn't kill anyone.
Got his ship up. Why are you just standing there?
Chopper, I think we're done.
He's
here.
so annoying. It doesn't take 10 seconds to stab the ship or whatever.
How's the plan going?
Better do it now.
Just get up here!
Because now he can't destroy because he's in the air. He'll die too. Just making it so he can't go into space.
I'll rise here! No!
Yep, that's what you get. Screw you.
When you set your mind to something, you're kind of frightening.
Sir, are you all right? We're marshaling our reserve starfighters for pursuit.
Stand down. There's no need.
But sir, if the Empire finds out about your capture,
You're not gonna let that happen.
and the rebels?
Until I give the word, there is to be no mention of the rebels. And their ships are to be granted safe passage through our system.
As you wish.
Now you have a change of heart. And that's what I thought, because you ain't got a choice now. You're a coward.
The last thing Rao wants is Imperial ships all over his territory, and that's exactly what he'd get if they found out he was our prisoner.
Kanan, Sabine. Hera wants
Smart. So they keep him prisoner, and they get to use this system. Should have just worked with them. That's what he gets.
I like to think of him more as a reluctant recruit.
It was
That's kind of like a reference to the other episode.
We're
Remember
not
when
at
the
war with
clones like they're
Protectors.
taking prisoners now?
There was no need to
Great.
take their lives.
Last
if you didn't
episode.
have to.
Sabine, you're sounding more like a Jedi than a Mandalorian.
Well, I guess I've just been raised right.
I like this episode.
Me too. It was good.
It had some suspense in it for me, like, because I was scared they were about to kill Hera. Like, for a second, I'm like, because it was like, they can't capture her in space. She doesn't have a ship that can be boarded. So it's either like she got shot or like, you know, like she got away. But she ended up getting shot and getting away. But good episode. It was kind of good to see how Sabine interacted with other Mandalorians. So she was part of Death Watch, which apparently also Mando from The Mandalorian was a part of. He was a part of the Death Watch Creed or whatever, according to Bo-Katan. But then that means Bo-Katan is not. Well, no, that's not true because Bo-Katan was with Vizsla. But she claimed Mando was Death Watch, but she was Death Watch.
So maybe they're both.
Even though not really, I guess, because how that ended, the Death Watch people swapped over to Maul's side, and she kind of left and created her own little thing. So I don't know. The whole concept is a little confusing to me, but I'd probably have to really think about it to break it down. But because the Mandalorian's history is so crazy and they're always at war and there's so many different sides. So it's like, but overall, I like the episode. And I like seeing this kind of more aggressive Sabine. You know what I mean? Like she really stepped up.
Church and did her own thing, but like
Showed her skills.
Similar, not in a similar way, but in a way that helps them out to escape. Like her drawing, having the cowboy thingy draw.
the draw, but Kanan's way also worked because he took a prisoner, they now can use the system.
Yes.
So that was good. So both their ways kind of combined to work things out together. Her aggressiveness and
not bombing the other ship.
No, she bombed all the ships. They had to go.
There's one that she didn't bomb. That's the one he took, and that's the one Kanan was falling off of. She said she didn't get to bomb the other one because the capture.
Yeah, that was the one he flew in the air, and then Kanan just destroyed it with his lightsaber, and then he took him out of it. So that was the last of their main ships. They have backup ships, but he told them not to use them.
Yep.
So, but yeah, a great episode. So be sure to let us know what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe.
Full reactions on Patreon. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Peace out.